Turrican Flashback came out on physical today, published by Einen, and this is a great compilation of 4 classic Turrican games. Now there's another collection on strictly limited games. It's separated between 2 releases, and this is kind of like the budget collection. It's $30 for the Switch and will be available for the PlayStation 4 as well. In this video, I'm going to be taking a quick look at these games. Let's go. All right. Really excited about seeing this release of 4 of the better Turrican games, and it's Turrican Flashback, and seeing that Factor 5 logo again was pretty awesome. And so what's cool is the Turrican 1 and 2 are the Amiga versions, and those were developed by Factor 5 and published by Rainbow Arts back in the day. And so I haven't played Turrican on the Amiga in a long time. So let's go. Let's check it out. Lots of different aspect ratio and filter options, as well as rewind and save states. So it's really cool that you can play this game. Pretty tough game. If you haven't played a Turrican game, it's kind of like an action platform focused with a little bit of Metroidvania thrown in. And so lots of power-ups and different weapons and things to collect and bombs, and it's really well done. Music is awesome in this game, definitely catchy. And you know, I played this at a buddy's house a long time ago, and so I didn't have an Amiga. He was the only one that I knew at the time that had an Amiga. You know, here in the States, the Amiga didn't really catch on, but you know, I was really thankful that he had one and he had a copy of this game, and I played it quite a bit. I remember it being pretty difficult. I played this in middle school, if I remember correctly, early middle school. And so, yes, lots of different, you got a beam there. That's pretty cool. Definitely rusty playing this, so just a heads up. And so just wanted to show you kind of a quick look, kind of what to expect. Definitely you're going to get a awesome collection of 4 16-bit style games. And so, yes, this is a great way to kind of be introduced to the Turrican franchise. Now, there are some other games too. You know, I do believe the Turrican on the C64 is pretty amazing, and it definitely shows lots of capabilities being pushed here. And so, what did you think? When did you play Turrican? I'd love to hear in the comments and hear your thoughts about this. So yes, definitely a little rusty here, but just wanted to kind of show early levels of all 4 games. There's a lot to explore, lots of hidden secrets, lots of things to check out, and it's just great to go back and play this. You know, I'm just a big fan of these 16-bit style games, and you know, there's lots of different display options as well, and you can pause and you can save, and it just makes it more playable, and it's portable. I think that's awesome. All right, here's going to be Turrican II. And this is a game that I probably, of all the games I've showing today, this is one I have the least experience with. And so I don't remember playing this. And so this is kind of a treat. This is something I've always wanted to check out. And so here we go. And so off the get-go, so this is kind of my first impressions for Turrican II. And I can just think it's kind of a natural evolution. Oh, it's like crazy special there. Holy cow. That's awesome. Okay, probably wasted a lot of special there. That's okay. Well, it looks like there was some hidden secrets there. And pretty neat. Graphics look a little updated. Okay, so you got like a wheel and several different weapons. Definitely, you can tell it's better, at least looking, than the first Turrican. Okay, so things pop out like that. Okay, but yes, definitely this is a classic from what I've heard from several other people, but I'm far from the expert of Turrican. I just want to show this and just want to honor it because it's considered one of the better action games of the time, and it's for many people, especially overseas. I know Turrican was just huge. And so yes, really already in this first level, it shows a varied textures and different sprites, lots of different enemies on the screen, and pretty sweet. Pretty challenging like the first one. I know there's cheats and save states, so there's lots of different things that you can do to get through this game. What is your favorite Turrican game? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Okay, so you have limited amount of lives, but you do start off near where you die. Okay, definitely I'm using the bomb quite a bit. Just amazing game though, graphic wise. Just, I mean, if I played this back in the day, I would have been blown away. My favorite game on one of my favorite games to play music wise was Shadows of the Beast. Well, that's kind of cool, like a wind feature. All right, so this is Mega Turrican, and this is the one I probably played the most of back in the day. And this was released in 1994, and by Factor 5 on the Sega Genesis. And this is just an absolute amazing game. It's an amazing version of Turrican from one of the ones I played. Turrican II being the one I didn't play the least of, and it looks like it's one of the best ones. But lots of the same power-ups, and kind of it definitely has that kind of Genesis feel to it. But you know, Factor 5 was really known for pushing hardware, for just making it really ooze, and you could really tell with Mega Turrican. It had lots of unique things about it that really pushed the envelope of the Sega Genesis hardware. And so, you know, they obviously had a lot of experience with Amiga, which probably helped making the Genesis version. I'm just playing around here, just kind of checking things out. Now there's like a grappling hook, a grappling arm that you can reach out and you can swing. And what's cool about that feature in this game is that you can use that to really explore around in this game. The levels are huge. And so many different secrets and stuff. I'm just again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm just kind of checking things out. Please forgive me with the rough gameplay. But, you know, have you played this game? Have you played this version? You know, do you remember Turrican? Yay, finally figured it out. So, you know, as you progress, you know, there's lots of different varied enemies and tons of power-ups everywhere. You're kind of like, Turrican is kind of like a series where it's like power-up overload. You get power-ups all the time, and so part of it is what weapon is best for each stage and area, and you want to try to keep that because you're always getting power-ups. And so there is save states in this game, you know, and you're collecting various items. On the Genesis version, you're kind of less overwhelmed with all the different things on the screen. It has a less of a HUD display, kind of more you can see the game and stuff. So here we go. Looks like a sub-boss. It's been so long, I don't even remember fighting this guy. But I remember getting decent length into this game back in the day. Never beat it. But it's cool. It's a really cool game. And, you know, definitely for me, this is what I've had the most experience with. You know, and so everybody's going to have their favorite Turrican, whether you're a fan of the original Amiga ones or the Commodore 64 one. I know it was released on some other things. So this is Super Turrican. Now, this is not the director's cut, which was bundled in with the Analog NT. And so there is on strictly limited games, there's a Anthology 1 and 2, and one of the collections has the director's cut of this with additional levels. And so it's unfortunate that they don't just have the director's cut on here, because I think it would be better than just playing the original ROM to have that director's cut. But you know, this is a budget release. It is $30. Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's playing great. Now the other thing about controls is you're able to adapt the controls. You can play around with the controls. Some of the you know, the bombs and features are on the shoulder buttons and trigger. And so I really like Super Turrican. I did like Mega Turrican a little bit better, but you know, fans are going to have their favorite. You know, whether you grew up with Super Nintendo, you know, there was a Super Turrican 2, and it was played significantly different than this. To me, Super Turrican 2 kind of reminded me of like the Super Star Wars series. Definitely shared some similarities. So there you have it. This is a quick look at this great little budget release, $30 on physical. I know there's physical collectors out there who are going to love this. It's also on the Nintendo eShop, $30. It'll be available for PlayStation 4 as well. And so this is a great compilation for people that may want to revisit the Turrican series. These are some of the better versions of Turrican. What did you think? What is your favorite? Comment below, and thank you as always for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Thank you for the ongoing positive support. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.